Strike a pose. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is a brand new game that is openly admitting to be a mock Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This game just came out about 24 hours ago. I've been playing it off and on for the full 24 hours, and in this video I'm going to explain to you why I believe this game is not worth $50. What is going on? Ayo Ronnie here, back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, AyoFam, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Now, a couple things I want to get out of the way, off my chest before we start this video. One, I've never done a video like this before. I'm a pretty upbeat and positive person, but this video is aimed at two type classes, either nostalgic or young. So I kind of wanted to put the message out there for people who might have been interested in the game or on the fence about the game as to my opinion on why this game is not worth $50. Two, I never said this game isn't worth any money. If you watch the entire video, I'll explain to you exactly what I think this game is worth as a buyer. Three, I'm not a man who is afraid to make purchases. I just bought Far Cry 6 Ultimate Edition for $120. Somebody's gonna kill me when they watch this video. That's the truth. I will pay for a quality game. Oh, by the way, I'll be playing Far Cry 6 tomorrow on the channel, so subscribe and come on back. 4, I will be comparing this game to two games that I hold in very high regard. One is Mortal Kombat 11, one is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. These games, to me, model what a fighting game should be. With all that out of the way, guys, like I said, I've never done this before, so the most comfortable way for me is going to be to play through an arcade mode and just talk and tell you guys what I feel about the game and how the game performs and some of the things that I noticed and could be improved. Oh, by the way, number 5, I actually did pay for this game. I don't know if I said that in the intro. I pre-ordered the game and I got it for $40. But I pre-ordered the game. That's how excited I was about this. I just don't want people to be misled. Originally, I was actually going to live stream this game, but after I played this game and beat story mode in 9 minutes and 41 seconds, I said I personally cannot play this game and try to coax other people into buying this game. However, you don't know me and you don't believe me, you want to buy this game, I got an Amazon link in the description for every single game. Buy one using my Amazon link and will support me. Thank you. Like I said, I can only name things from my perspective. First off, just know that what we see right here are 21 fighters that we have in the game. That's everybody. So for me, automatically, I have nothing to do in this game. I'm old school, so I love unlocking fighters and earning more fighters to fight with. As you can see on the screen, I've already beaten this game 3 times. Once with Leonardo, once with Reptar, and once with Oblina. Now, let's get the roster out of the way. There are some titles that have not been included. I understand. What I don't understand is 2 out of 4 Ninja Turtles. I don't get that. Just don't put them in the game. We gave it April O'Neil. What? All right, so first thing I noticed, music. Music sucks in this game. It's very average, nothing extraordinary, and none of the music really reminds me of anything these games are based on. Second, this is story mode. Where's the story? When I played Mortal Kombat, when I played Super Smash Bros., especially Mortal Kombat, it tells you why every single person is in the game, not just, oh, they're here. Second is this opening screen. If you've ever played Mortal Kombat, they'd say they have custom liners for everybody they face. This guy just says you're going down. This dude says smashing. They don't even interact with each other. So to me, that takes away a big amount of the shine from the game off rip. Second off, there is no voice acting at all in the game. None. So really, you're just playing as a shell of a character, right? Because if you're playing SpongeBob, but SpongeBob doesn't sound like SpongeBob, then you're just playing as a guy dressed as SpongeBob. That's how I feel about it, at least. Now let's talk about controls. This game does implement something that Smash Bros. Does not do well or have at all, and that is called wave dashing. Wave dashing is basically a technique in which you move a little bit once you do certain moves. It doesn't sound like a big deal maker, but it is. Just know that everybody complains about not having it in Smash. Let's not look at it as a one-way street, because if you have it, your opponents have it. Also, as far as controls go, I feel like it's very easy to control type game. However, they already said that controls are meant to be mastered. I wouldn't say these are the easiest controls to get down, but I don't complain about things like that, only when it directly hinders the game. I feel like the controls work very smoothly and they don't hinder my enjoyment of the game at all. However, there's certain things missing, like, can I get a timer, bro? However, do know that if you're a true fighter, one of the things that's really going to bother you in this game is the lack of customizable button controls. There's some buttons you can actually customize, and some you actually can't customize at all. Another thing about this game that really bothers me versus Smash or Mortal Kombat is interactable objects. Interacting with the area or the stage does not compensate for having random items that appear for you to use to make the battle more stimulating and more inviting. This game has almost none of that at all. By the way, like I said, there's no voice characters in this game, so if you really like the announcer, then you're gonna love this game, because that's the only voice you're gonna hear. On top of that, there's no special moves. There's none. There's no gauge that fills up, that powers you up for an ultimate move. But I want to ask you a serious question. You don't think it's strange at all to not hear a grunt or a moan or anything when somebody gets punched in the face or launched halfway across the screen? I find it to be extremely odd when all you hear is like these little cartoony zap noises. One of the cool things about story mode, if you want to try to make it a story, is that you can kind of select what stage you go to next. So that's the thing. There's no story here, but at least that's an option. Oh, and by the way, Powder Toast Man sucks. So if you want to use him, you got to really learn a whole different set of controls. Like, I don't want to read that. I don't want to read some lines that some developer put in the game. I want to hear them say it. Or like all summer, I've been playing $20 and $25 games that have full voice acting. So I'm very confused on how this game made no voice acting. Honestly, I think the $50 price tag is just covering licensing. But I mean, overall, like if you're a kid and you don't care about like the finer points of the game, you're probably gonna really like, oh, I get to play as Cat Dog or Sponge. Nobody's gonna say Cat Dog. But oh, I get to play as SpongeBob. But it's just wrong. It's just filler. It's not like you're not playing as the actual person. It's just people that look like them. I would say 40% of your 20-player roster is never actually seen in a physical conflict. The vast majority of people who make it into Smash Bros are actual fighters. So I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Now, okay, I just won. I also find the inclusion of April O'Neil very weird, but I get it. Is it to promote her for the new Ninja Turtles game? Is that what's going on? And by the way, let me know in the comments somebody you would like to have seen in this game. This was the very first stage I actually played on, and I tell you, it is extremely, extremely annoying. You end up sinking into the milk and cereal. Just like that. Now, not for nothing, some of the animations that they did give people are actually pretty cool. But just imagine playing Mortal Kombat without hearing Scorpion say, "Get over here." You'd be like, what? What is that? Also, why is Ren and Stimpy one team when they have other people who aren't real fighters like Nigel Thornberry? It's not him and Eliza. I don't really get that. Do they think people wouldn't recognize Ren without Stimpy? I don't understand. All right, so we've made it to the very last stage of story mode, which is stage 7. I didn't mean to spoil it for you, but there's no actual real boss. Every boss at the end of story mode, or arcade mode as they called it, because they don't have a story mode, it's just another random NPC. Bam. Okay, and there we go. Like I said, in 25 seconds. So you let me know, why do you think a game would release a $50 game, 8 minutes, just beat the story, with only 20 characters available? Why? Because they want you to buy more DLC. I don't think that's right. Mortal Kombat and Super Smash Bros. Released with a massive amount of characters. 85% of the people that they gave you in DLCs were not crucial people that you needed in order to feel like the game was whole. You know what I mean? These were more like fantasy draft characters than characters who actually make a story complete, like Missing Ninja Turtles or Crimson Chin or the countless other people who weren't included in this game. I'm not really mad at the small roster, because Smash Brothers starts off with an incredibly small roster, but you earn them through story mode. Without story mode, you just look like, oh, well, here's 20 people. I'm never gonna play as this person, this person, this person, this person. There's no incentive to get you to learn and master the techniques of other fighters. I just beat story mode to show you guys what happens when you beat story mode. I unlocked 4 rewards. That thing you see down there is a jukebox. So I unlocked a jukebox reward. I unlocked Cat Dog. I'm not sure if that's a photo or an outfit. I guess we'll check that out in a minute. And then I unlocked some pictures in the gallery. Let me show you the most comically embarrassing part right now in the gallery. To me, the experience just feels cheap. Look, it's very plain Jane menu, very boring. You go to extras. Here's a rundown of your moves. Oh, let's check out moves, because this is great. What is that? Give me buttons. I just paid $50 for this game. Show me buttons. Don't show me punch, 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 punch. I get it because other people change the controllers, but to me, that's a cheap way. You should update this move menu when people change their controllers. I don't know what any of the, like, these symbols, they don't resonate with me. Jukebox. So all the bland, unimaginative songs. They just released Sora yesterday. Sora came with 9 songs just for that character. I'm only like 13 songs away from unlocking every track in the game. Just saying, for $50, it could be a lot more detail. Now let's look at the funniest part. Funniest part is gallery. You unlock pictures in a randomized order. All these pictures are randomized. There's a bunch of pictures for me to look at. Guess what happens when you click on them? Nothing. Let me find a picture. If you look towards the top, the pictures don't even cover the entire screen. Are these like downloadable wallpapers? I'm confused. I'm deeply confused. There's no flip to the back for a character bio. There's no story. What if someone doesn't know who Oblina is? It doesn't make sense to me, bro. But I can tell you, if you want to master and learn this game, online is the perfect place for you. You want a casual game to just have fun? I think your fun is going to be extremely limited in this game. Again, I told you I don't think this game should be free at all. I saw some online reviews, some things of that nature earlier, and I agree with the popular consensus is that this is maybe a $20 or $25 game, only because of the character. There are free fighting games on every system that, to me, have the same amount of characters and the same heart and soul put into designing their game without baiting people through character licensing. I really apologize if this video just sounded like a rant, but I was very disappointed in the fact that I couldn't live stream. In good faith, I could not live stream a game like this to my fan base and be like, oh yeah, this game's great. I can't fake it. I'm not a fake YouTuber, but it is what it is. Well, I'm gonna go switch out this Nintendo Switch for my Xbox and start playing Far Cry 6. But if you like this video and you want to see more like it, I don't know, maybe I did a terrible job, maybe I did a good job. Hopefully you learned something from this video. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments and I'll gladly speak on it. In the meantime, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to strike pose on that like button. Subscribe now to join the AyoFam. I'm gonna see you guys very soon. I hope you'll be back. All right, bye.
Perfect.
Supreme victory!